Hello everyone. I recently made a video of some new additions I have, a 10-ounce bar, some Egyptian type stuff, and a gold half eagle. Except for the gold half eagle, the stuff I got was from buygoldandsilver.com. And I had the Morgans. My plan was to get the Morgans in that video as well, but it really started running long, so I decided to shorten the video and just do a second shorter video. But I also forgot I had to add one more thing that I recently grabbed, and so I do have enough for a full video. So first and foremost, the most recent thing before these videos I had picked up, silver-wise, bullion-wise, was the first in a series from the Perth Mint. It's called the Next Generation. This is going to have to do with, I believe it's considered mothers and children of the animal kingdom in Australia. What we have here is the first release is the koala, little baby koala. It is a full 2-ounce. It's got the reeded edge, a full 2-ounce silver with the Perth Mint 2018. It's the 4.9 silver, really nice. Like, it's a high relief. You have the radiating lines, just like on the reverse. You have the radiating lines here on the obverse, and they're on a branch hanging out together. Well, this is the first release in this series, in this Next Generation series. I had picked this up from Provident, and I'm really happy with it. A lot of the Provident stuff I really enjoy. They were doing the Elementals stuff, and I guess Elementals had some a little tough go of it, and so we may not be seeing anything from Elementals again. Hopefully they'll find another way to continue that Egyptian series that they had, because that was some good stuff. And the American landmarks, I enjoyed those too. But so I have this, and I love the way it gleams here in the light. But also I wanted to talk about some Morgan pickups that I had. You can see here that there's some toning on this one. And what these three have in common is they're all my toned Morgans. I only have 3 of them, what's called real toning. You can see here, now these are, I will tell you right now, these are very representative of the actual coin. The camera is not adding or taking away anything. The colors you see are the ones that are there. This one's got normal luster down in this quadrant here, but everything else you see, it goes from like a yellow gold here, and then it changes to you can see there's some magenta and even some blue-green along the far edge here, right here. It's really nice. I got this off eBay. I was very happy with the seller. I asked him questions because I'm worried about, I'm not going to get anything graded, probably not. If I was to get something graded, it might be something like this because of the toning and the luster. I'm trying to get just the right angle so you can catch it. It's actually a little more color. That's not too bad. I was going to say it's a little more colorful when you hold it in your hand, when you don't have to play around with the camera. But there you go. That's probably the best way you're going to see. You get the yellow, the magenta, and the blue-green on the edge. So I was talking to him about it, and I was just trying to make sure to the best of my ability not to have a clean coin or an artificially toned coin. And he said, he goes, I look around and I can see this. You can see this is when you see the highlights spinning around there. I'm sure a lot of you know more than me about this stuff anyway, but what they consider the cartwheel, the cartwheel luster. It's indicative of an untouched coin. The original, you can see it right there. It moves back and forth, the highlights. That generally means you got the real deal. And I believe this coin to be totally legit. It is an 1883P. Which means no mint mark between the E and the D. It is probably it's a BU plus anyway. It's probably, I would think, maybe if I was lucky it'd be a 62 or something like that if I was to get it graded, but I'm not planning to. I just think it was a really cool coin, and I got he did me a really good turn on this. I got it for what I would consider well under market value, and I'm happy with it. I'm not turning around to sell it. This is my second best. You can see that blue-green along the left edge. And actually you can see the blue-green along the right edge as well. It's not nearly as heavily colored as the first one, but it definitely has. Over here you can catch a little of the highlights. There's a little something going on. Sorry, you can catch the ceiling fan going there, but what you also have here, you have some really nice breast feather detail. And again, this is a solid coin altogether, and I'm glad to have this one as well. A little darker, not quite as that bright luster as the first one, but I'm real happy with it. This one here is it's more, you can see a little bit of a yellow toning down here on the front, on the obverse, but when you turn it over, there has some nice reverse edge toning to it. Nothing killer. There's even a little light yellowing over there, so I mean that's interesting as well. But those are my 3-tone Morgans I'm very happy with. But I also wanted to talk about, I was looking for something other than a cardboard flip to throw these things in. Something that had reasonable price to it. I'm going to keep that there because that looks really cool. Something that had reasonable price to it and was more protective than just a cardboard flip with a little thin sheet of Mylar. I found these BCW Coin Snaps on eBay. Again, I'm sure plenty of people know about these. I've seen some videos where people say that they're kind of hard to get open, and they can be. They have a little fingernail slot right here, but it doesn't always do the best. Doesn't always do it for you. You kind of got to get in there and play around with it. I have a small screwdriver near my computer and my coins, and it's just a matter of kind of getting it in there, and it pops apart. These are not that expensive. I paid I think I paid $11 for $11 for 25 of them, I think. And they have a nice soft, a spongy, I believe this is adhesive backing here, but I'm not going to take that off. They just have a nice, it really works well with the Morgans. We're going to get rid of the highlights now. And you pop your coin flip. And I know, don't touch the coin. I know, blah, blah, blah. And then you slide it in here, and it's a straight snap. And there is a specific orientation between the sides. And it kind of pops together. It doesn't even make a noise, but it's just kind of a friction fit. But the other thing is, they stack, if that's your thing, really well. They find each other. And when I pulled these out of the box I had them in, they were actually, I could see how it grabs two. That's not me. They will find each other and kind of stick together. So it's a very secure way of keeping your better coins. And they're not that expensive. And they're easy to pop open if you need them. I'd say the worst thing about it is that you'd have to make your own little label if you want to add on to there what's what the mint mark is, what have you. I guess you could always write it back here, but really, when you look at it, all you have to do is see the year, turn it over, and see if there's a mint mark. I mean, I'm guessing you pretty much know what you have if you're putting them in what I would consider the upgraded holder like this. So that's what I have for this video, and I was planning on doing a relatively short video, but I obviously started yapping and it kept on going. So this is about as long as the first video I did that I had to cut down. So either way, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you come back for more as soon as I get some more medals, and have a good day.